Yeah, I took a photograph and then I changed the video.
So we're videoing right now?
Yeah.
Walkwatchers. So it's been a hot minute since I've posted a video. I apologise for that, but weather, work, Easter holidays have all taken their toll, so I apologise for that. I do try and get a video up every couple of weeks, but it's been a wee bit longer than that, so I apologise. However, I'm back on the road. I've just stopped for fuel here at the Apple Green, as always, because I'm heading way down south today. Not quite the south coast, but heading certainly down that eastern side of the island, trying to get down as far as Dublin and shooting out towards Kilkenny, because today I'm going to Brandon Hill. I say I because I'm on my own today, so it'll be lovely to have you with me for company. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. The skies are blue, the sun is shining, so I'm looking forward to this. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the stats up front now so that we can just enjoy the walk together. So here they come. So Brandon Hill sits in the South Midlands range of mountains at a height of 515 metres. It's the 20th out of 26 county high points in Ireland, and it took me an hour and 30 minutes to walk up it. A total walking time of about 3 hours. It's 17,604 steps at a distance of 12.3 kilometres at an average pace of about 12.6 minutes per kilometre. It was sunny, it was 14 degrees, and I was by myself. I parked the van at Resurrect Hallway Golden on what 3 words, and as you can see, I'm into the forest here, and I'm going to take a left here, heading up through the forest up to the mountain ascent.
Oh yes.
Don't know whether you can see that,
Foxy.
but it's a fox. Although this is a forestry coniferous forest, it's teeming with life, loads of bird life, loads of butterflies. Very exciting. So once you've walked through the forest, then you come to these great metal stiles then that take you out of the forest area and onto the side of the mountain. I'm going to take a left here and walk around the base of the mountain towards that ascent.
So I decided to come on round to the forest, walk up through the forest, and then join the loop around the mountain itself. So I'm now on the edge of the forest, walking back towards the ascent up Brandon Hill. But it's a gorgeous day today, beautiful weather. I've seen a fox already, and some beautiful butterflies, peacock butterflies and things like that, out and round. That's been nice. So yeah, just skirting around the edge of the mountain now, and then we'll do the ascent.
Now, as you can see here, and the whole way through the forest,
Beautiful scenery.
there are really great paths. They're obviously trackways for access, but they're really firm underfoot. Really brilliant.
Skylark singing. Stunning.
Now, the route is pretty easy to follow, very straightforward. And there's Brandon Hill straight ahead of us, giving us our goal and target. But look at this, walking right through this sort of mountain heather. It's beautiful. It hasn't come through yet. As you can see, it's quite brown, but it's starting there. There you can green shoots coming up through now. So in a couple of weeks' time, this will be green with lovely purple flowers, and it'll be buzzing with bumblebees.
Tells me I've got 10 minutes to the top. That's great.
Now, the high point is quite cluttered. There's this metal cross, there's also the cairn with the trig point, plus like a concrete building, plus a viewfinder up here. And there it is, County Kilkenny's high point, Brandon Hill. clear day really makes all the difference. Just look at this view, Knockmeal down, Tory Hill, right back round to those Blackstairs Mountains. I really couldn't believe just how close Mount Leinster looked. You could almost reach out and touch it. It was just beautiful. Look at that. Glorious. Now I love these things. This is a viewfinder and it's really great. So you line up the little bumps with the bump in the middle and then the feature that you're looking at. So for example, Mount Leinster, and there it is in the background. Line it up and it'll tell you what you're looking at. This is great. Every mountain should have one. I spent a fair amount of time up here at the top just getting my bearings and having a chat to a couple of people that were up there, and then I headed over the other side of the mountain and down through this scorched heather area, which has obviously been managed, and carried right on down to the fence line. Now I don't know whether you can see it, but over there is Tory Hill, so it's a beautiful view here, and again with that warmth it was a lovely spot to stop for lunch. So, Walkwatchers, I have come off Brandon Hill and I'm now on my way back. I'm about 7.5 kilometres into an 11.2 kilometre walk, so not very far to go now. But this is a nice wee spot to stop because it's very mossy and there's heather and a few rocks to sort of sit on as I look over this view of Tory Hill behind me. That was a really great walk with some great views at the top, and there's that really useful sort of viewfinder at the top as well, which is great to sort of get your bearings up there. But yeah, a bit blowy for lunch, so I've come right down here. Had a couple of sausage sandwiches, and don't worry, I will go and find a restaurant or something in the local area to see what food is about. So my sausage sandwiches are just to keep me going until I get back to the van. But leave no trace values apply here, because the only thing that should be left here right now are the bum marks in the moss, which will spring back, but no litter, no rubbish lying around, no bits of food or anything lying around, so nobody should know that I've been here at all. This has been a really great walk, guys. If you can come out here, if you can come down to Brandon Hill here in County Kilkenny, I would definitely be recommending this one. It's not too hard at all. I can hear the skylarks singing, which is just stunning, and those pines are whispering with that wind blowing through them. It's just beautiful here, just beautiful. I could spend the rest of the day just lying here in the sun, and actually I might do that for a wee bit. And indeed I just did lay in the sun and enjoy it for a wee bit. Then I followed the fence line down to the stream, crossed over and followed the trail up and over towards the forest again, turned right along that forest line until I found the same stile from earlier on, and then it was back down through the forest, back down to the gate, back down to the van. Now, I did go searching for food, but to be honest, I didn't find anything I'd recommend. And this wee gourmet coffee cart was my saviour because it did a really decent cup of coffee and a nice bun. But this is in a steig on the River Nore, beautiful wee village of 18th, 19th century homes around this beautiful village green, where Chris O'Donnell and Minnie Driver and Colin Firth filmed the 1995 film Circle of Friends. So here's our route then, up through the forest, crossing the stile along the edge of the mountain. Heading then up the ascent to the county high point. Down the other side to the fence line where I had lunch. Crossing the stream, up and round to the stile again and back through the forest. This has been the Walkwatchers walk of County Kilkenny's Brandon Hill. Now why don't you get your boots on? Go outside, go exploring! Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the Walkwatchers channel, and I'll see you again in the next one.